Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Norris. Up this week, realtors can breathe a sigh of relief on short sales, another CEO slapped with a suit, and owing more on your home equals more days no pay. All on this week's Real Estate Headline Roundup in 2. First up with the numbers, DQ News released numbers this week. Bay Area homes are down year over year for price and volume, but up for the month. Foreclosures made up 26% and short sales 18% of all sales. In Southern California, prices and volume once again ticked up slightly month over month, but still down year over year. Foreclosures make up 33%, short sales 18%. Interesting note, DQ says in the last 23 years since it's been tracking data, June has seen the highest volume of sales 8 times. Unemployment was down ever so slightly. The Federal Trade Commission will do away with enforcing most rules of the Mortgage Assistance Relief Service Rule, or MARS. Realtors complained of confusing and misleading forms, which the FTC is now getting rid of. Realtors can also accept advance fees for short sales, which is good news for many of you. This rule does not apply to those not in good standing, those breaking state rules, those doing loan mods or other mortgage relief functions. Also make sure to reread Section 5 on unfair and deceptive practices. The link is going to be posted on our blog, or you can check out FTC.gov. In case you were worried we're running out of options, Bernanke released a statement this week saying that the Fed was willing to step in and take actions if necessary. He says the possibility remains that the recent economic weakness may prove more persistent than expected and that deflationary risks might reemerge, implying a need for additional policy support. On that note, the dollar fell, gold went up, and stocks were up for a brief minute. Good times. Obama and Congress continue to weigh their options to boost the economy and admit that housing has been a big pain and taking much longer to recover than expected. The feds will now have to explore more options that are not taxpayer funded now that it appears Congress will not be willing to increase any fundings for loan modification programs or the GSEs. Will that money come from settlements with lenders? We will have to wait and see. The FDIC filed a suit against former IndyMac CEO Michael Perry this week for $600 million, claiming he purchased $10 billion in risky residential mortgages and knowingly sold these illiquid loans on the secondary market, ending in $600 million in losses. We'll have to wait to see how that one pans out in court. Sean O'Toole over at Foreclosure Radar released a report this week showing that homes with higher loan balances are more likely to linger in foreclosure. Sean found that homes over $417,000 were taking 396 days compared to 286 days for homes below the $417,000 amount. Sean also figured out that loans over $417,000 stood to lose some $250,000 on average when they were foreclosed upon. On another report that he put out, he shows that California, Arizona, and Nevada all saw shorter times in foreclosure for the month of June. That's it for the news. You can check out a lot more news stories on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. Coming up on the radio show that for the next 2 weeks, actually, we've got Andrew Waite with the Personal Real Estate Investors Magazine. We're also going to be July 20th at the Women's Invest Club out in Orange County. July 26th, we're with the Southwestern California Association of Realtors and the Inland Empire Investors Forum, all on the same day. Lots more events coming up, including I Survived Real Estate on October 14th, of course. More information on that at isurvived2011.com. Hopefully you'll support us. Last week we announced our awesome panel lineup with more information coming soon. For more information on hard money, check out thenorrisgroup.com. And for trust deed investments, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. Have a fantastic